Let me just get everything pulled up here. I'll be back in 1 second. All right, everybody, I'm back. Thank you for joining. Pulling up the, what's it called? Pulling up the chat here in a second, so just give me 1 minute. We're going to be doing a giveaway today, as always. I'll let you know just a sneak peek of some things in the giveaway. The first thing is going to be this 5 milliliter Burberry Hero Eau de Parfum. There is also a couple other things, but I'll let you know that in a second. Just give me 1 minute while I get signed in here and can get the chat up and running. And then I'll start answering some questions. I also have some fragrance comparisons I want to do of new fragrances that I just picked up. So just give me 1 second. As my dog's barking in the background. Oh wow, there's already 10 people in here. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. I should have had it pulled up, but I didn't. All right. Let's go to the chat. How are you guys doing today? Everything going good? Where the hell is the chat at? All right, hold on 1 second, guys. My computer's being kind of stupid here. One second, I gotta get a phone. All right, guys, I got it. Sorry, my chat was not working, so I had to get my daughter's iPad. But we are back up and running now. Sorry about that, everybody. All right, so what's going on? What's up, Hurricane? What's up, John? What's up, Nitro Border? What's up, Corey? How you guys doing? So, again, today I'm going to be doing a giveaway. As always, you guys know I do all my giveaways. It's going to feature I got this when I bought my bottle. It is a 5 milliliter Burberry Hero Eau de Parfum Mini. So there's 5 milliliters in there. It's also going to feature this, which is Perry Ellis 360 Red. It is a 10 milliliter. And then there is also 2 other mystery decants that I'll also be throwing in there as well of slightly new releases. But with that said, I have a couple other fragrances that I picked up and a bunch that are on the way that I'll be doing reviews on. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me, if you can see me, just to make sure we can get this all going. I also want to thank everybody who submitted their collections. If you didn't watch my videos, I did collection videos last Saturday and the Saturday yesterday. I took about 22 minutes for the first one, and the second one was 27 minutes. I did put timestamps in the second one, and your collections were absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for sending them. The next time I do this will probably be in a month. I know as soon as I finished the second video yesterday, I got about 20 submissions. So anybody who did submit your collections, I'm not going to use those for the next one. You have to resubmit them, because it's just going to get lost in my inbox and I'm not going to remember. I can't save the pictures in my phone. But thank you to everybody who submitted them. The next one is going to be more of like a roast, instead of just sitting there reviewing and telling you what fragrances are in them. So if you did submit them already and you want to submit them again for me to roast you, that's totally fine. But this time I'm going to keep it at about 10 collections per video. But with that said, I'm doing some comparisons today. The comparisons are going to be of one that people have been asking me to get for quite a while. And this is by Cremo. It is Spice and Black Vanilla, which is supposed to smell like Spice Bomb Extreme. So I'm going to be comparing those two. I'm also going to be comparing what people were telling me by Banana Republic. This is Metal Rain, and it's supposed to smell like Creed's Silver Mountain Water, even though neither of them are supposed to be clones. Apparently they smell alike. And then the last one I wanted to compare is Jeremy Fragrances Unisex to this Jean Paul Gaultier's Ultramall, because Date and Ultramall are supposed to smell like, or Date and Unisex are both supposed to have a feeling of Ultramall, and so I'll let you guys know if that's what I get from it. But anyway, let me take a look at the chat. What's up, Corey? What's up, John? Thank you for letting me know that you hear me. What's up, Sun Devil? What's up, Alex? What's up, fam? Rum Mac, what's up? What's up, T-Frag? How you doing? You guys don't know, T-Frag is he's the first collection that I featured 2 weeks ago. He's got a giant collection. He also sent me a bunch of decants to try, which I did a few videos so far of the second group that he sent me. I got through the first group of fragrances he sent me. Then I got a whole bunch of new releases. And then I did, I think, 3 or 4 of the fragrances he sent me. I have Jensense. He created that whole Galleria Parfums entire collection. And T-Frag sent me, I think, all of them, if not most of them. And I'm going to be reviewing them in the week or a week coming up here, as well as, what's the other one? Fahrenheit Parfum, which is actually really good. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much for submitting your collections and all that. It was really nice. What's up, Cam? How you doing? What's up, DX? What's up, Ralph? What's up, Actively Fragrant? Yeah, all right, well, he's talking about the Cremo. Let me just tell you guys one more time as to what I am doing for the giveaway. Again, it's going to be a 5 milliliter Burberry Hero Eau de Parfum, which is newly released. I at first didn't know if I loved the fragrance. I like the way that it smells. Don't get me wrong. It takes the original. It makes it sweet. It makes it refined. It makes it a little bit less woody and a little bit less spicy. But it adds this sweetness, almost like a Stronger With You Intensely or Wanted by Night. It's actually really nice. The thing that I didn't know if I liked it or not was because it kind of got really too close to the skin. And I didn't know if I liked that much, but honestly, the more I wear it, the more I notice that it's actually not as close to the skin as a lot of the other releases this year, like Ralph's Club Parfum or Armani Code Parfum. Those are very, very, very close to the skin. And speaking of the fact that I just bought the Burberry Hero Eau de Parfum, I did a review on Boss Bottled Parfum. If you guys didn't check that, I did it about a week ago. I have the full review coming out tomorrow. I did return that bottle, and I bought the Burberry Hero Eau de Parfum in its place because the Boss Bottled, I can tell you just a little summary of tomorrow's video, or Tuesday's video, I'm sorry. I don't release anything on Mondays. A summary of the Boss Bottled Parfum video is that it is not worth it because the smell of it isn't that bad. It's not great, but the fact that after 10 minutes, it's complete skin scent and you can't even smell it. So Boss Bottled Parfum is just a major, major, major fail by Hugo Boss, in my opinion, at least. Hurricane, somebody just asked me that. Did I ever hear of Daniel Jossier? Somebody asked me that, and the only thing that I know about it is that whoever that Daniel Jossier is, they paid a lot of money to Max Forte, who everybody already knows. Max Forte is pretty much a paid channel. And he just did a review for it. And that's pretty much it. And somebody actually just sent me an Instagram as we're talking right now talking about it, which is funny. Is that Hurricane? Are you that person that I'm talking to? I didn't even know. Oh, Daniel Hosier. I honestly didn't even know that was you, Hurricane. I don't think you ever told me it was you. But anyway, so what I told him was the same thing, is that Max Forte was paid to pretty much say how good it is. Outside of that, I know nothing about it. Let's see. Can you suggest other perfumes that smell like Wanted by Night or any? You want to know something that smells in the same realm as Wanted by Night? Nothing really smells exactly like Wanted by Night, but you could do Night Vision by SpiceBomb, Night Vision Eau de Parfum. That's a really nice one. It's the dark, deep, spicy. You just don't get the full cinnamon vibe. You could do things like in the same realm with like the cinnamon and stuff like that, or amberwood if you wanted to go with like a Jean Paul Gaultier Ultramalt, even though again it's not similar. The closest that I think that you would get would probably be SpiceBomb Night Vision Eau de Parfum. I really like that fragrance. But anyway, let me get into this. Hurricane, I have so much going on. I was plastering my house all day. If you guys could see, I have it, I'm putting up drywall, putting up plaster, all that stuff. So if I'm talking to you, I'm also doing that at the exact same time. But anyway, I'm going to get into this Cremo. So for those of you guys who weren't here a second ago, I'm talking about this. It's Cremo, black spice, or spice and black vanilla. I picked up about 3 or 4 Cremos over the last couple weeks. And honestly, the first one was the Reserve collection, which I actually really liked. Then I got bourbon and something else, which was okay. It's not great, but I would wear it. It's a good random pull. This one I haven't tried out yet. I wanted to wait for you guys so that we could smell it. And I'm going to smell it because apparently it smells just like SpiceBomb Extreme. So we'll see about that. So first I'm going to smell the Cremo. Oh my gosh. Smell that. It's actually, yeah. Okay, so it doesn't smell exactly like SpiceBomb Extreme.
Smells like a pretty good
It's sweeter than SpiceBomb Extreme. My wife just said in the background it smells like it could be a little bit unisex. It's almost like there's a little bit of a fruity vibe to it. But I can definitely tell why people say it smells very similar to the SpiceBomb Extreme. It has that backbone. Honestly, to me, it's more like a fruity version of the original SpiceBomb. Or a sweeter version of the original SpiceBomb, I should say. It's actually really nice. And now that I'm smelling it side by side with SpiceBomb Extreme, just based on the smell, I like the Cremo better. That's really nice. And if you guys don't know about Cremos, you can find them for like $10 at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. But if you can't find them there, you can get them at Walmart for 19 bucks. Black spice or spice and black vanilla is definitely one you need to try out. I want to wait till the dry downs on that, but let me get back to the comments for a second. Oh, sorry, Hurricane. Yeah, I didn't know. Or any flankers that are stronger with you. Sorry, Ralph, I didn't see the rest of your question. So, stronger with you, I think absolutely. So the way that the stronger with you it works is that the original stronger with you is that stronger with you DNA with the chestnut in it, and it's a little bit nutty. It's sweet. It's for some people the stronger with you line is a little bit too in your face, a little bit too sweet and cloying. I actually personally like it. Then you get Intensely, which Intensely seems to be the most popular among people. It just takes the original DNA, takes out the chestnut, adds in toffee, and it takes that sweetness and just dials it right in your face. I personally think Intensely is good, but I like the original and I like Absolutely better, which Absolutely is my favorite because it takes the original, it makes it more unique with this nice booziness. It dials down that sweetness and smoothens it out. And honestly, it's my favorite from the line. I do want to try Stronger With You Oud. I have tried Stronger With You Leather. I've only tested it, and I don't remember what it smelled like, but I remember liking it. Stronger With You Oud, I've been trying to find it. Me and T-Frag, we both purchased it at the same time from Joma Shop, and then both of our orders were canceled. But if I had to recommend something that I have, Stronger With You absolutely is probably the best in the line. So if you hear that on other pages, they're not wrong. Stronger With You absolutely is definitely the best in the line, at least from the ones I've smelled. Let's see. I think I missed somebody. DX50. Have you tried any Untitled Libre Orange? No, I have not. I heard a lot of people say that they were good. Outside of having a tester of it at one point in time that I accidentally gave away to somebody, not realizing what I was giving away. I haven't actually tried them. Let's see. I got a couple of them. There's two that are pretty good. Serious Perfumer that was paid. Oh, Hurricane. Okay. Yeah, I've never even heard of them. If other people want me to pick them up, I pick them up based on what you guys want. Let me know on Instagram. I'll look up which ones you want me to look up, and I will. I've seen these at Walgreens. They look interesting. Yeah, Cremo. If I had to recommend one, it would be this Spice and Black Vanilla. But there's also one, it's called like Bourbon and Oak or something like that. It was really good. And I have the Reserve collection, which is probably the worst of the three, but all three of them are nice. I've tried 3 so far, maybe 4, and I like all of them. The Spice and Black Vanilla so far is miles above the rest. It's really good. Yeah, I'm surprised that I got that at Walmart. I need to get a few Cremos and yeah, and keep some in the Porsche. You have a Porsche, Cam, or are you just being funny? Because if you have a Porsche, come drive down to Pittsburgh. I personally don't feel the same confidence when wearing Chivas. See, I feel, honestly, if it smells good, it smells good. And what I've noticed with these Cremos, I've sprayed them on my arm before, and at least the ones that I've worn so far have lasted 6 to 8 hours. They don't smell cheap. So unless you're talking about like synthetics versus naturals, like niche fragrances and indie fragrances, there's a little bit of a difference there, yes. And so if you like the niche type fragrances, then obviously you're not going to feel the same in something like this. But honestly, 90% of designer fragrances use synthetics throughout their entire fragrance. They just mask them a little bit better. And I can tell you, this Cremo, it doesn't feel like an $18, $19 fragrance. It feels like a $40 or $50 fragrance. I could see this being sold at Macy's, just this one at least. The other two do feel a bit cheaper, but Spice and Black Vanilla does not feel that way. It's actually very good. If you guys want to try out a Cremo Spice and Black Vanilla, I'm sorry I didn't pick it up quicker. Mo was talking about it like 2 months ago, and I'm glad that he told me about it. And then a lot of you guys said something. Porsche Cayenne used to be one of my favorite cars when I was younger. They have them all over Miami. Let's see. What do I think about Sauvage Elixir? Well, Dandelion. Sorry, John. I'll get back to yours in a second. Sauvage Elixir, I think, is a fantastic fragrance. It's one of those nice, warm, resinous fragrances. I have actually just purchased it on News Parfums, which is that French site I was telling you about, and it's $72 for the 60 mil, and it's like $120 for the 100 mil. And so I just bought the full bottle of it, even though I have a decant in the other room. Sauvage Elixir is a really nice fragrance. It doesn't smell like any of the other Sauvages, so get that out of your head. Honestly, it could have been the beginning of its own line if it wasn't an elixir. It's dark, it's spicy, it's deep. It has nutmeg, I believe, in there. Makes it... Is that the one? Oh, give me 1 second. Fragrantica. Sauvage Elixir. Yeah, I thought so. It's the one that has nutmeg in it. I was thinking, because I did a couple clone videos the other day, and I knew the clone didn't have it in it. It's the nutmeg and the black licorice. It doesn't smell like anise or anything like that. It just adds a nice subtle note in the background. If you haven't tried Sauvage Elixir, you should definitely get out there and try it, because compared to the other Sauvages, which I do not like, the metallic Ambroxan, I never have, but Sauvage Elixir is definitely worth a look if you like the night out, deeper, darker, more masculine fragrances. Have your thoughts changed on Rochas mustache? Not really. The original mustache is good. It's just dated. It's something that I probably will never wear. The Eau de Parfum I did pick up lately, and I like that a lot better. It's kind of like just the newer, modern version, just better altogether, sweeter. This is kind of just an old barbershop fougere that's kind of florally, kind of sweet, kind of just good. It's okay. It's something that I could have seen my dad wearing 20 years ago. So I mean, it's okay. It's just I'm glad I have it in my collection. I can just that's about it. Whoa. Let's see. Will you miss wearing here? What will you miss? Oh, what will I miss wearing here in a bit? Lacoste Blanc Eau Fraiche, Parfums de Marly Sedley, Parfums de Marly Greenly, and Percival and Rasasi Hawass. So I know a lot of people like wearing Rasasi Hawass in the fall and winter. I don't. I don't know why. It's just those watery aquatic fragrances. I don't like wearing them, especially because fall and winter to me is the sweet, the warm, the deep fragrances. That's whenever my best part of my collection really comes to life. And so well, I don't like wearing Rasasi Hawass outside of the spring and summer. So I will miss wearing that. I will miss wearing those Parfums de Marly. I'll miss wearing my Creed Aventus cologne. And I'll miss wearing the Lacoste Blanco Fraiche. I think I already said that. But yeah, those are the ones that I'll definitely miss. I personally waiting for Missoni Parfum to come back at rack stores. I have never, other than Missoni Wave, I have never seen Missoni Parfum at a single rack store. I wanted to get it because apparently, if you guys don't know, Missoni Parfum is a Bleu de Chanel, the original, just kind of like a copycat, kind of like how Missoni Wave is a semi-copycat of the original Chanel Allure Homme Sport and Versace Pour Homme. Apparently, the Parfum version, and I've tested it before, and I remember it smelling very similar to the Bleu de Chanel, just with a little bit of a difference there. But yeah, I've never seen it at a rack store. Rack stores and discounters are honestly becoming few and far between nowadays. It's really hard. I think a lot of companies are starting to pull back from the discounters and the rack stores, which is why you're not seeing as much. Even though this weekend I went on Friday and there was nothing at Marshall's, and then I went on Saturday to return something, and they had Polo Blue Parfum, Polo Blue Deep Blue Parfum, Polo Blue, and I bought all of them. I got the Polo Blue Parfum, which is a brand new release, as you guys know. I got it for $49.99. Polo Deep Blue, I got it for $32. They also had Polo Cologne Intense, which I also got. It's kind of a hit or miss type thing. But let's see. You need to be keeping some. Oh, this can. Have your thoughts changed? I already answered that. What do you think about blah, 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 blah? I'm way far behind. Just T-Frag, what's Jasada? Is that one of those other things they were talking about before? Don't laugh at me, but just bought. You like those odd fragrances, that's for sure. Cremo brand is pretty good for the price. I even use it black spice and vanilla. Or I keep saying black spice and vanilla. Spice and black vanilla is an air freshener. I don't see this as an air freshener. I see this as an air freshener. I do. I didn't before, but I mean, I could see it during the fall and winter. You could definitely have this, like maybe during like October. It's really good though. I want to check the dry down with this though. The comparisons to Extreme are they're non-existent anymore. No, this one's way sweeter. Again, it has this like fruity ambery aspect. Well, Spice Bomb Extreme is Spice Bomb Extreme. I've never really loved the Spice Bomb Extreme dry down. I'm more of a Spice Bomb Infrared. But with that said, they don't really mash up. In the opening, you can definitely tell it's the black spice and Spice and black vanilla smells very similar to Spice Bomb Extreme in the opening. That's about it. But it's really good. Again, the last time I'm going to say it, Spice and black vanilla, Cremo. You need to try it out. If you guys haven't seen, I did a short the other day. The first company that ever wanted to sponsor me is named Attar London, and they're not sponsoring this video or anything like that. I told you if I ever have a major sponsor that wants me to say certain things, I will get your guys' opinion first. But this house, they're out of London. They're a highly concentrated elixir house, and they sent me 3 things for free. They just said, if you want to review them, if you don't, whatever. And I actually didn't, they told me I didn't even have to post anything. But they have one called Ventress, which is like a mixture between Nishane Ane and Sidrapose and Creta Ventus, like little pieces of that. And then it also has its own little dry down, which is kind of nice, very similar to like Electromus Imperium, like a nice vanilla dry down. And they last about 6 to 8 hours, and they're like $15 for a 15 or 20 milliliter, which is pretty crazy. Then they have one called Peaches, which is like literally if you like the note of peach, this is the most realistic peach note. And then it has a vanilla dry down also. And then the last one was Teal. It reminds me of a mixture of like light blue O Intense and some kind of like niche fragrance. But if you guys haven't tried or heard of them, they're also, they said because they liked the short that I made, they have another oud house, and they're sending me like a collection of 10 to try and then pick my full bottle of which one I like the most. And again, I don't have to review any of it, but it's called ATTAR London, and they're actually really good. I was shocked. I thought I was going to hate them, but they're really good. Yeah, you're misspelling T-Frag, but I'm also misspeaking. I was misspeaking in my, if you go to 21 minutes on my last collection video, I swore up a storm because I couldn't speak. I couldn't say by the fireplace. I kept saying by the coffee break, and then I started swearing. I can't speak right lately. What's up, Tariq, or Tariq? Sorry if I mispronounced that. What are some of your favorite perfumes for women? The light blue for women, light blue O Intense for women. Even though by the coffee house. So light blue for women is light blue O Intense is almost as good as the men's light blue, and I can see myself wearing that pretty much all the time. Also, there's a lot of unisex fragrances out there, but it's funny that you say that. My wife, I bought her Billie Eilish, or Eilish, which is a really nice, sweet fragrance for women. Then there's also Lost Cherry, which is a unisex fragrance by Tom Ford. Beautiful fragrance. But there's one that stands out to me above all of the rest, and I only smelled it this weekend. For women, I also texted SoCal Sense, Jeff Victor, and I said, I could see myself wearing this. It is called Ysl Libre Intense, and it smells like a sweet, fruity bubblegum, and it is so nice. My wife really, really likes it, but if there's also Jean-Paul Gaultier's La Belle, which is a nice fragrance for women as well. I like the sweeter fragrances though, so outside of the light blue O Intense for women, all of the rest of them are going to be sweet fragrances. I saw been drinking too much. I was doing that too. I feel warm right now because I was drinking earlier. I tried Lacoste Blanco Fraiche today. It's nice, but I want to wait till it hits discounters. Well, if you use News Parfums, it's $40, and it's been on Joma Shop about 35 times. But Lacoste Blanco Fraiche, you need to appreciate it. If you don't appreciate it, then you need to get a tester and learn to appreciate it, because I know everybody's not going to like what I like, but it's ginger, it's woods, it's airy, it's sweet, it's citrusy, it's so unique that for a Lacoste, speaking of Lacoste, I have a new fragrance that's on its way. It'll be here either tomorrow or the next day. You guys probably have never heard of it. And if you have, you probably are talking about the one that came out 6 months ago. It is called, by Lacoste, it's called Match Point Cologne. Not Match Point or Match Point Eau de Parfum. It's Match Point Cologne. It was just released in Europe about 3 or 4 days ago, and it's not going to be in the United States. I have it shipped to my house. It has rhubarb in it, which if you ever tried Lacoste L'Homme Intense that has rhubarb, it's a fantastic fragrance. I'll be reviewing that this week, and so look out for that. If you guys are interested in Lacoste Loam Intense, this new one is going to be sounding really good. It's called Match Point Cologne. Aren't most of this stuff gray market? What stuff? What stuff are we talking about, Hurricane? I mean, a lot of the stuff I get, pretty much everything I get is gray market, because I use the news parfums from France, which they get even brand new releases at 70 to 80% off, pretty much discounters in the United States. I'm not going to talk about that site anymore with anybody, but if you want a good deal, News Parfums is the best site of any discounter I have ever found. Not only do they give you rewards and stuff like that, they have all the new releases. I mean, Sauvage Elixir is $70, and it's not just like on sale. It's $70. That's just what it is. It's ridiculous. I mean, if you're looking for a fragrance that's 3 years old or more, you'll probably find it for the same price in the United States. But anything within the last 2 to 3 years, even the ones that came out like a month ago, like the new Givenchy Gentleman Reserve Privé is like $53. It's crazy. Even a bunch of other reviewers have hopped on the trend of using it because of me, which I should probably stop telling people, and then they'll start raising all the prices. Let's see. Aaron, do not feel bad. Prada Loam, the entire Prada line, if you probably watched my video 5 months ago, I hated every Prada that existed. There was not a single Prada out there that I liked. Everybody talked about Prada Black, and I'm still getting my nose around to that, but I didn't like it at all. To me, it was just a spicy ambery fragrance, and that was it. Prada Loam, I was just like, yeah, that's good for the office, but when else am I going to wear it for? Oh, T-Frag, I got my mystery box. You're not going to be as excited as you think. I got a mug. So, I'm going to get back up to your guys' questions. I just saw his pop on the screen. If you guys don't know, if you're doing a live, every like 20th question will come up on the screen. But T-Frag asked, he said he's excited to get his mystery box. That News Parfums, for every bottle you put in your cart, you get a 5 milliliter decant. For the second bottle, you get 2 5 milliliter decants, or a 15 milliliter decant, depending on what fragrance you put in there. I think it's the 4th cologne that you put in your cart, you get a mystery box. And I accidentally got 2 mystery boxes today, or yesterday. One was a Mugler. Have you seen, like, on the Mugler bottles, that star? It's a Mugler seashell, which is kind of cool, and you can paint it and stick it somewhere. I stuck it to my collection, which I just bought a new collection thing. But anyway, I'll show you guys that in about a month. But with that said, and then I got a 15 milliliter, I almost gave it away in this one, Mont Blanc Legend Eau de Parfum. So, I mean, it's good. I mean, I'm not going to complain. If you got it from FragranceNet, you would just get that stupid brand that they send to everybody. All right, let me get back to the older questions. Any good clones or cheaper alternatives for stronger with you? Absolutely. Not really. I mean, if somebody in the chat knows, you can answer him. But as far as clones of stronger with you, absolutely. You're not going to get a clone of something that's that well made. If you want something that's in that same vein, I honestly think, I mean, it's in the same vein. It doesn't smell the same, so nobody get mad at me. But Burberry Hero Eau de Parfum, the one that I'm giving away in this video, again, if you guys weren't here for when I'm doing my giveaway, I'm doing 4 different decants. The first one is a 5 milliliter decant of Burberry Hero Eau de Parfum. It's 5 milliliters, even though it looks smaller. A 10 milliliter of Perry Ellis 360 Red, which I just reviewed on my channel if you want to know about it. Also, I'm giving away 2 mystery decants that I have sitting in my collection. I'm going to close my eyes and just pick them out and put them into your little gift bag and send them off to you. So I don't even know what they are, and I won't even know what they are when you get them. So you could be getting a Creed. You could be getting a FragranceNet decant. I honestly have no idea. Yeah, Polo Blue Parfum is really nice. I didn't know what to think of it when I first got it, because polo blues, it's kind of like Ralph Lauren is just lazy when he makes his polo blues, or pretty much polo anything. He kind of just says, hey, I have a big pool full of polo blue, and I'm going to add a little bit of this, and then we're going to call it the Eau de Parfum. I'm going to add a little bit of this, and we're going to call it the Gold Blend. I'm going to add some mango, and we're going to call it Deep Blue. And then Polo Blue was like, hey, we're going to take all of that stuff we just put into it, and we're just going to put a little bit more oil into it, and we're going to call it Polo Blue Parfum. That's the way that I think about the Polo Blue line, and while I have all of them, and I enjoy most of them, Polo Blue Parfum is a nice, kind of like a suit and tie type fragrance. It's very classy, mature version of the original Polo Blue or Polo Blue Eau de Parfum. From what I understand, the rack stores are returns. No, that's not true, Hurricane. The rack stores are pretty much overstock. I mean, it might be returns for some companies, but at least from what I know about Marshalls, which is connected to TJ Maxx, so Marshalls and TJ Maxx, it's an overstock from the actual company from a lot of fragrances that are going discontinued. So right now you would probably find, like I said, your Polo Blue, Deep Blue, you would find that there because it was an overstock of a fragrance that is now discontinued. You'd find on your Nordstrom racks, you'll find your SPICEBOMB Infrared because it's supposedly being phased out. That's what I understand. While there might be returns in there, the most part it's just overstock or discontinued fragrances. Or cheap fragrances. Let's see. L'HOMME Intense ain't worth 120. Did I say Lacoste L'HOMME Intense is what? Did someone, who said that? Oh, super late to Prada Loam. How dumb would it be to buy? I didn't see the rest of the question. Sorry, Aaron. Lacoste or Prada Loam Intense, I would not pay $125 for unless you really like the note of iris. I think it's a really nice fragrance. I really enjoy it thoroughly. But with that said, what I might, I mean, because if you think about it, the original Prada Loam 100 milliliter is $100, $120. So paying $125 for Prada, you know what? I would pay $125. I'm going against you, Camsat, because I would pay $125 for Prada Loam Intense, because Prada Loam Intense, that's pretty much the same price you'd buy a 100 milliliter version of the original Prada Loam, unless you're going on discounts. So, Aaron, yes, that's a decent price. What I don't like is people saying everything is great because yeah, I agree with that as well. I will never do that. I'll always ask you guys what you think. If I ever want to get sponsored, I will never be scripted. I tried a Libre and smelled it. See, the original Libre, I didn't like that much. The Libre Intense kind of dials down that floral. It does get a little bit florally in the dry down, but the opening is really sweet and I love it. What are you most looking forward to wearing as your cool weather wears down? I am the most excited to wear Most Wanted Parfum. That I've been excited. As you guys know, I flipped out because Most Wanted Parfum was one of my favorite releases of the year. I don't care if anybody bags on it. I don't care if anybody loves it or just is kind of in the middle and says the Eau de Parfum is better, which it's better all year round, but the Most Wanted Parfum is a great fall and wintertime fragrance. I can't wait to wear it. SPICEBOMB Infrared, I can't wait to wear that. Even though I'm saying that now, but where I live, it's already gotten down to the 40s at night, so I've already worn both of them. But as far as like on a daily basis, the two I'm most excited to wear again is SPICEBOMB Infrared and Most Wanted Parfum. There's a lot of other ones like Ultramall and stuff like that. Wanted by Night, Parfums de Marly Ojan, Angel Share. Speaking of Angel Share, I'll get back to your questions, and then I'm only going to do your questions for a second. But I was somebody commented today on my Lattafa Camera or Lattafa Homra video, which is supposedly a clone of Angel Share, and they said to me today, you guys need to go out to get Lattafa and pretty much don't listen to me because it's not synthetic at all. And I replied this. I said, I don't understand this question because I said that Lattafa Hamra is good while it doesn't smell like angel share. With that said, if you're saying it's not synthetic, the main notes are amber, which cannot be synthesized into a fragrance without being synthetic. Amber wood, same thing. Benzoin, pretty much the same thing. Vanilla, unless it's like a niche perfume, it's going to be synthetic. The fragrance is synthetic through and through. The notes that are the main notes in there are synthetic notes. They can be natural notes. And so I was like, I don't understand your question. I don't understand why you're trying to be forward about this when all I was saying was that it was synthetic. Synthetic is not a bad thing. 90% of discounters or designers are synthetic. But with that said, yeah. LHOMME, Novitus just released another fragrance. I was just talking with somebody about Novitus T-Frag. I was saying that I really like the one that you sent me, Embrace and Siesta Drive. Those are the two that I can remember. I don't remember who created them, but the Embrace was a nice fall and winter fragrance, and Siesta Drive was kind of like, if I can remember correctly, it's kind of like a longer lasting Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche with Mandarin Orange, which I really liked both of them. The rest of them I wasn't a huge fan of, though. Yeah, I know. My next haul is going to be crazy, too. It's called News Parfums. There's a little dash in the middle, but if you go to Google and just type in News Parfums, it'll pop up for you. You just have to use your in-browser translator. Just sharing to you some of my pickups lately. Amir Fire Your Desire, Killing Angel Share. Oh, I actually heard that was an Angel Share thing. Speaking of Angel Share again, I picked up Angel Share on eBay and it was fake. Just so beware, don't pick up Angel Share on eBay. It had a crack in the top and then I smelled it compared to the Angel Share I already have. And the one that they sent me smelled like a burning wood log or a burning log. And not only that, it wasn't in its wrapping, any of that. So I went, and it was on Joma Shop right now. So I picked that up before I run out of my Angel Share. If you don't know what Angel Share is, it's like a warm Cinnabon drink. It's really good. Let's see, what else? Insurrection 2 Wild, fantastic Ralph. That is a pure Havana clone for all you guys don't know. It's under $20, and it's, if you like pure Havana or Xerjoff Naxos, Insurrection 2 Wild by Rayon Tradition is a fantastic clone. One of the best clones I've ever tried. I don't know if the next Strong With You clone. The only one I tried was Insurrection 2 Wild. I only try clones based on what you guys want me to try. I'll let you know when I get my mystery box. I'm really excited to know, T-Frag. No more. There's a lot. I'm way behind. What would you recommend, Bleu de Chanel? I would recommend Bleu de Chanel, Eau de Parfum, and Parfum. I think the original is kind of just too much because it's the original and it's kind of outdated. But yes, I said that the other day in one of my videos or one of my Scent of the Day posts. I would definitely recommend Bleu de Chanel, Eau de Parfum. It's still one of the, if not one of the best blues out there. It's versatile. You can wear it day or night, spring, summer, fall, winter. It smells great. And then if you want the deeper, darker version, go with the Parfum. I still think they're definitely wearable. I know a lot of people will disagree with me and a lot of people will agree with me, but if you like it, I don't care if it's from 1987. If you like the fragrance, just wear it because you like it. Sorry, I have coffee on my face. Let's see. I was telling Randy I just bought YSL Libre Parfum. I was late to the party. Yeah, YSL Libre Parfum is so good. And I mean, it's shockingly good. Even if you like the Eau de Toilette, because it's great for getting out of the shower or whatever, that's awesome. If you like the Eau de Parfum because it's super strong and sweet, that's awesome. If you're one of the people that gets a headache from that, then the Le Parfum is going to be the all-around best version because it's the best of the Eau de Parfum in the dry down. It's deeper, it's warmer, it's darker, it's smoother, it's more refined. It's just a beautiful fragrance through and through. Fantastic. Oh, hi, Mo. How you doing? How dare you do? What did I do? Oh, it skipped. Let's see. As much of a Ralph Lauren fan I am, I've never been super impressed by their fragrances. Do enjoy Ralphs Club though for what it is. I mean, yeah, I agree. Polo's never really been super amazing with their fragrances, but I do really like Ralphs Club Parfum. The dry down, that refined, it's really good. I also like the original Ralphs Club, but the new one is very refined. As long as you're okay with intimate scents or overspraying, it's a really nice fragrance. I'm just buying Givenchy if I wanted an iris scent. Yeah, honestly, Prada Loam Intense is probably better than 95% of the Givenchy's out there. Prada Loam Intense, I don't really like the Givenchy's. I mean, I think if you have one, you don't need any more. Especially if you have like the Reserve Privé or the Eau de Parfum or the Boisé. I don't think you need any of the other ones. But I like Prada Loam Intense because the way that they do it is really nice. It was 93 in Denver. That is crazy because here in Pittsburgh it was 70 something, and right now it's starting to get real cool outside. Price doesn't matter on what. Let me go back and look. Went to Alton, smelled both Most Wanted and loved them, but it's like 100 in Cali right now. Yeah, that's an issue. But the thing is that the Most Wanted Eau de Parfum, I'm talking to Chris. Most Wanted Eau de Parfum is a good fragrance even during the high heat. I don't get that high heat here, but with that said, Jeff from SoCal Sense says that he lives in LA, and a lot of my subs live in LA, and they tell me that Most Wanted Eau de Parfum can still be worn at night, even during those high heat situations, which I wear it for high heat here as long as it's nighttime. It has this like freshness aspect to it, while the Parfum you cannot wear. It skipped again. Somebody deleted their comment. Every time you delete a comment, it skips. I don't even know where the hell I was. Oh, there we are. I thought I heard Connor was fighting Patty. I heard that too. I guess it's not true either. If you heard it wasn't true, I thought Connor was fighting Patty as well. I'm just buying Givenchy, blah blah blah. Let me. How many more? We don't have that much. Let's see. Which is Haro most wanted to get? The Most Wanted Eau de Parfum, if you're looking for versatility, it's the best fragrance in the line based on the fact that it can be worn all year round in pretty much any situation as long as it's at night. During the winter and fall, you can wear it pretty much all day, but it's a very versatile scent. But for the fall and winter, for me, the Parfum is the better one, but that's just me. What's your best fall designer fragrance? That one's easy. I'm just going to repeat myself. Most Wanted Parfum. But I could also go with Spice. No, that's you're looking for designer. Yeah, it would just be the Most Wanted or Most Wanted Parfum. It's my favorite. I pretty much started my channel based on the fact of I loved the Most Wanted so much. So that would be my favorite fall designer, best designer fragrance. Also up there would be Stronger With You, absolutely, which I really like as well. You also could do Ysl Libre Parfum, going off of T-Frag. That's a really nice fall fragrance as well, even though it can, again, be worn all year round at night. It's more designed, based on the design of the fragrance, for more of that 40 to 60 degree weather. Which fragrance should I buy for my mom's birthday? What do you think? For your mom? I don't know any older... if your mom's probably like 50, I would say J'adore Dior, because my mom, my sister, and my cousin are both about 50 years old, and they all like J'adore Dior. I hate it, but they like it. If she likes sweet fragrances, get her Ysl Libre. If she likes fresh fragrances, get her, J'adore Dior. Give me your thoughts on Diesel Only line. I love it. I saw that you had a bunch of Diesels, T-Frag. I have not. I've only tried Sound of the Brave, and it's good in the opening, and it sucks in the dry down. The rest of the Diesels I have never tried. And that might shock some people, but I have no Diesels around me. I don't feel like they're a blind buy per se, because nobody has ever told me to pick one up. And Sound of the Brave was the only one I did try. I tried Tattoo. That was good. But Sound of the Brave was not very good. It's okay, not great. Dude, now it starts to get a bit cooler. You're worried about your plants. No, Mo, because my plants are pumpkins. My plants are watermelons. My plants are... You guys, you should see... Hey, Topsy, you were the one who called me handsome the other day. Appreciate it. Anyway, so the pumpkins, I sent my pumpkin... I'm putting it into a competition for one of the biggest pumpkins. It weighs over 200 pounds now. It is crazy large. I also have a bunch of little pumpkins, like mini white ones, mini orange ones. But most of my plants that I own are fall hardy. My watermelons are almost ready. My sunflowers are about to be ready to be seeded and put ranch and barbecue seasoning on. So for the most part, I'm not worried about my plants. Nope. I haven't tried Fuel for Life, so yeah. Ralph's Club versus Ralph's Club Parfum. They are two completely different scents, main connects. Ralph's Club is where you want to be a little bit playful. It's a little bit youthful. It has that sweetness to it, but at the same time, it does have those mature vibes to it as well. It's kind of in the middle, and it can be used for a lot of different situations. Ralph's Club Parfum is more refined, more mature, smells great. It even has like this almost like vanillic lavender type dry down, which is really, really nice. It's just, if you're looking for something to project and you want somebody to notice you, Ralph's Club, the original, would be the better option, because Ralph's Club Parfum, after about a half hour to an hour, it's more like a real close to the skin for yourself type scent. But as far as the fragrance itself, if you're just going based on the scent itself, Ralph's Club Parfum is the better option. But yeah, that's my opinion at least. All right, I got caught up on the comments, so let's get into a couple other things here. If you guys just joined, again, we're doing a giveaway. 5 milliliter of Burberry Hero Eau de Parfum, the new release. Really, really good. It's either 8 or 10 milliliters of 360 Red. And then also 2 mystery decants will be thrown in there. I'll be doing that in about 15 minutes. So now we're going to be comparing Jeremy Fragrance's unisex to what people say it smells like, which is Jean Paul Gaultier's Ultra Male. And I have worn unisex before, and so I know the answer to this, but I'm going to be reminding myself for this video specifically. I do have to say, Jeremy Fragrance's fragrance collection have probably the best atomizers I've ever used. They spray so dang much, it's not even funny. With that said, Jeremy was really nice enough to... I wanted a coupon code to get his fragrances, and so I messaged him. I got his number and I messaged him, and he got back to me, and he gave me a 70% off code where I was able to buy Office, Date, and Unisex. And then whenever they came in, I noticed Date and Unisex smelled the same, so I sold Date on eBay, which paid, and I got $20 out of it. It paid for all 3 fragrances, and I ended up getting $20 out of it. So I got 3 fragrances, or 2 fragrances for free, and 20 bucks. All right, so this is Unisex. And now I need to spray on Ultra Male. I'm talking too much. I forget what I'm even doing. 360 Red. If you haven't seen it, the bottle looks the exact same, just a lot taller. This is a mini, and there is an atomizer on it. I'm not sure if the Burberry has an atomizer on it or not. It might be a Splash. I didn't actually check that. But with that said, the other two... I'm dropping shit. The other 2 that I'm going to be giving you guys, I'm just picking out. I have 627 5 milliliter decants of fragrances, and I'm just going to close my eyes and pick 2 out of it and send them to you. So it could be exceptional because you are the crappy thing, or it could be a Creed. I honestly don't know. Okay, so this is Unisex, and this is Jean Paul Gaultier's Ultra Male. They do smell strikingly similar. So when I smelled unisex and when I smelled date, so Jeremy Fragrance's date smells almost identical, like almost 100% identical to Ultramall. But unisex, it's almost Ultramall. If you added a little bit more of a lightness and a little bit more of a fruity unisex vibe to it, that is what you get from unisex. And I liked unisex better. It lasts about 8 hours, which is really nice, like 8 to 10 hours. It projects above average, and I can say, compared to Ultramall, I still like Ultramall better, although I would wear unisex a lot. So if you like Ultramall, you should definitely try out unisex before all of his stock goes. But it's very similar to Ultramall. If you like more like unisex, sweeter fragrances, it lightens up the Ultramall, and then it adds in that fruity aspect. It's really good. Well, pumpkin pie, pumpkin soup, pumpkin cider. Yeah, I have a bunch of mini pie pumpkins up on the hillside too, so I do that as well. Nitro border. If you want to see my pumpkin plants, I can take pictures and put them on my community tab. That'd be funny. I'll do that. I'll do that tomorrow though, because it's 9 o'clock at night now, so it's dark out. Do you own Dior Homme 2020? Yes, I do. Dior Homme 2020, a lot of people shit on. I think it's nice. I like to wear it in the mornings. I don't like to wear it anytime else other than that. I think it's vastly underrated. Overrated. No, yeah. Vastly underrated. It smells really good. It's compared to the other, it doesn't smell like the other Dior Hommes that were released, and so I think that's why people started crapping on it. But yeah, I do like Dior Homme 2020. I think it's nice. It still does have that makeup-y vibe that a lot of the other Dior Hommes have, but it's more dialed back, and so I think that you should try it out if that's what you're asking. I think it's one of the best Dior's that were released, but I also don't like that makeup-y vibe, so that's why I think I like it better. As you guys know, my favorite Dior is Dior Homme Sport 2021. I don't like Parfum. I like Parfum and I like Intense. I just don't love them like a lot of people do. Someone needs to make a nice pumpkin scent. I actually said that in my last live 3 weeks ago. I said there needs to be a pumpkin scent out there, like a pumpkin spice scent that doesn't feel cheap, that somebody actually tried to make. And I'm not talking about Dua. I'm not talking about Alexandria. I'm not talking about any of those. I'm talking about like I could see Jean Paul Gaultier. I could see them making a pumpkin spice or pumpkin type fragrance because he likes to do the weird things with the bottles and come out with all these weird additions. I would love to see Jean Paul Gaultier doing a true pumpkin scent. I think that would be a beautiful thing to wear. Yeah. Let's see. That's for Killa. That's for Ralph. What's up, Natty? How you doing? Thanks for submitting your collection. I think you were 2 weeks ago, though. Let's see. All hail Dior Homme Sport 2021. My signature fragrance. Somebody crapped on it the other day, and I was like, ah. Oh. Now I feel like you guys, when you get mad at me for saying that I don't like something that you love, I felt that way because I was like, it's my signature fragrance. I cringe when... That's why there's a bug, not a bug, but one of those locusts or whatever they're called, cicada, and it's making a lot of noise. But anyway, Duo Fragrances, somebody had it in one of their collections yesterday, and they had about 10 or 15 of them, and I remember they commented today and said something like, it was funny. They were being funny about it. But Duo Fragrances on the whole smell like fragrant vegetable oil. It's legit terrible. If they asked me, hey, we're going to send you all whatever amount of bottles they have, 150, for free, all full size, I would tell them no. I would say no unless you want me to give them away to my subscribers, which even then, I don't think I would want to do that to you guys. It does not smell good. I mean, there's a few of they have like a really expensive line that's like 200 bucks. Apparently there's some good ones there, but I tried 57 duos and I liked 3 and I didn't even love them. All right, no other comments right now, so I'm going to get into the next one. So somebody told me to pick this up. I have all 3 of, I have 2 other ones, but as I did my video the other day, if you guys haven't tried this out, Banana Republic, this is on discounters for 70 some dollars, but if you go to Burlington Coat Factory, they have these there. And I went to 3 different Burlingtons and they had them, all of them at every Burlington. It was $16.50. Tobacco and Tonka Bean is a fantastic fragrance for the fall and winter. Then I told you guys I didn't know anything about this, dark cherry and amber, so I decided I wanted to go pick it up and try it out. And it was $16.50. And then somebody else said, hey, have you tried Metal Rain? It smells like Creed's Silver Mountain Water. And so I went and picked up Metal Rain, and they had it. I also have 2 other ones inside, which I also reviewed. So with that said, I'm going to spray on first, and then I'm going to do my comparison to Silver Mountain Water. But first, I'm going to tell you what I get from dark cherry and amber. Oh, goodness. So I smelled this the other day, and the first about 30 seconds of this fragrance, if you've ever used those hand sanitizers from Bath and Body Works, there's one that's called Black Cherry Merlot. And the original opening of this smells like amber mixed with that Black Cherry Merlot hand sanitizer. It's actually smells, I love the Black Cherry Merlot hand sanitizer, so to me, the opening here is great. The issue that I have with the fragrance, though, even though I like it and I will wear it, about 10 seconds into the fragrance, that dark cherry is just like, hi, I'm gone. It's just, it pieces out. And it's just like, here's your cherry, here's your amber. And that's the way they do it. There's no mixing of the two. There might be a little bit of cherry in the background, but for the first like 10 seconds, that cherry is just like a black cherry, dark cherry right in the opening, smashing you in the face, super strong. And then 10 minutes later, it's just a sweet ambery fragrance with maybe a hint of cherry in the background. And with that said, it's good. For 16, I probably would have still paid 30 some dollars for it. It doesn't give me that wow factor that I get from tobacco and tonka bean. Although, if you can still find this for that amount, and you like cherry and you like amber, then you would like this fragrance. It's nothing wowing and out of the box. To me, it does lean unisex for sure. But anyway, I'm going to get into Metal Rain. Again, it supposedly smells like Silver Mountain Water by Creed. So I'm going to, and again, this is going to be in that collection of things that I randomly choose from. So you might be able to win Silver Mountain Water. I don't know. I have a lot of Creeds in there. I even have a lot of Tom Fords in there. So you might get those as well. But the chances are better off that you're probably going to get a designer. So, all right. I just got Silver Mountain Water in my face. Give me a second. That doesn't smell like Silver Mountain Water. Yes, it does. It smells very much like Silver Mountain Water. Wow. Wow. It's like a better Silver Mountain Water. So to me, Silver Mountain Water is a fragrance that's kind of dated. People yelled at me last time I said that, but to me, it just feels like it's a fragrance I personally would have worn in like the 90s, early 2000s. And this feels like it's not 100% Silver Mountain Water, but if you want to get close to Silver Mountain Water, and it has like this lemon, black currant, muskiness. If you want, yeah, that's really good. I'm glad somebody told me about this. This is so good. Yeah, okay. So if you're looking for something that is similar to Creed Silver Mountain Water, but you also feel the same as me, is that it's kind of dated, then you might want to go and try Banana Republic's Metal Rain if you can find it at the same price that I got it for. It's just seems like it's like a modernized version of Silver Mountain Water. It doesn't feel as expensive as Silver Mountain Water, but I mean obviously you're paying $16.50, but it also doesn't feel like it's $16.50. It feels like it's a $100 fragrance. It's good. Yeah, that's good. That's real nice. I also was asked a lot of questions about, if you guys want to know, my scent of the day is Chrome Eau de Parfum. I picked this up off News Parfums. I was gonna wait until I got it got on discounters, but then I found News Parfums and I got this for about $50. To me, when I first smelled the sample of it, I was on the fence as to whether or not I liked it more than Extreme, which, as you guys know, Chrome Extreme is my favorite Chrome. It smells like a little bit of Chrome mixed with a lot of bit of like Acqua di Gio Profondo, that sea salty aquaticness. This one is like more of a sweet aromatic, anytime fragrance, kind of woody, and it's good for any day, any night, all year round. And that's why I think I do like the Eau de Parfum as my favorite Chrome that has ever been released. And I know that's a bold statement, as Chromes aren't necessarily the best fragrances out there, but it is really nice. But let me get back to your questions for a second. Yes, it was a huge steal. I hate when people promote do a fragrance as well. What's up, Dylan? Sorry I spelled your name wrong. So if you guys know, I did the, I feel real bad about it, but I had so many people submit that when I did the collection video today, I spelled Dylan like what my friend from high school, Dylan's name was, Dylan, and his is Dillon. So sorry about that. Who's your go-to decant providers? Camsat or Hamzat and T-Frag? I don't buy decants. I honestly don't buy decants at all. I used a decant site on micro perfumes one time, but outside of that, I don't buy decants. I just have that many decants because people sent them to me, and I'm not joking. That, or I get them from sites that send me my fragrances and they give me extra ones. Sometimes I'll buy a new release and I'll spray it into a 2 milliliter decant and then return it. But for the most part, the decants that I have are from T-Frag and Camsat or Hamzat. So the only one that I really know of, you might want to ask Hamzat, because I know T-Frag gives me the fragrances from his collection, but Hamzat sends me the decants that he buys, and I think he gets them off like Etsy and Mercari. But for me, the only one that I ever used was Micro Perfumes. They do have sales on there, but from what I remember, the prices weren't good. Let's see. If anybody ever needs a decant of something, you can ask me and I can make you a decant and send it to you, but you will have to PayPal me money. So if you ever want to, you can just email me. Somebody did it yesterday and they PayPal me some money. Let's see. All right. I cringe when people promote. Yeah, I already saw the. Spread the love on Banana Republic. Yeah, it's super slept on. And I'm sorry that I didn't pick up Banana Republic sooner. I mean, they are really good. I need to look out for some more. So if you guys have any other tips on which ones to pick up, I did pick up one other one. It's cardamom and something else. And the other one that I showed you in the video the other day, I can't remember the name of it. By the way, guys, would you also recommend, I'd never heard of that. See, Ralph, you would have to ask them, because I have never, the only clones that I pick up are of discontinued fragrances if I loved that fragrance and I can't find it anymore, or if you guys asked me to pick it up. So somebody else would have to answer you on that. I got Metal Rain and Grassland at the same time. I personally like Metal Rain. Yeah, Metal Rain is really good. I'm going to smell that again. Yeah, even the dry down. The dry down is still, it's not as musky as Silver Mountain Water, but it's still really good. I actually like the fact that it's not as musky. However, a really good cherry fragrance is BDK Rouge Smoking. I've never heard of that either. T-Frag, if you, yeah, I've never heard of that. Is it, I love cherry fragrances, so remind me, if you text me that after, I want to know what that is, because I never tried it. I literally just got Metal Rain at Burlington today. Another review I was chatting told me about it. Yeah, I heard about it from one of my subscribers. Yeah, it's easier going and less punchy. That's the best way to put it. And also, again, it feels more modern than it does kind of dated. Rouge Smoking is basically Prada Black with cherry. Prada Black is missing that one thing, at least in my opinion. It's just missing that one thing, and if you added something like cherry to it, maybe I would like it. I mean, I do like Prada Black, don't get me wrong. I just don't have that love for it like a lot of people do. Cherry Coke feeling. Okay, I need to hear about this. I need to like shut down the live now and just go figure out what this fragrance is. Just kidding, by the way. Scent Split. Yeah, I heard about that, and Etsy and decants and samples. What do you think about Ysl Tuxedo? I think that you're better off, unless you're like a huge niche person. That I guess it's YSL. It's not niche. It's more like a private line. But unless you're like huge into like naturalistic notes, just go with Moustache Eau de Parfum. It gets you close enough to YSL Tuxedo that you really don't need to go and spend that extra $200 to get a fragrance that smells very similar to Moustache Eau de Parfum, which is a really nice fragrance, by the way. So if you want to know my opinion on it, it's a really good fragrance. It's one that, if you've tried Moustache Eau de Parfum, it's not one that you're going to need to pick up if you know what that smells like already. If anyone is looking to trade, hit me up. T-Frag has a big collection. Just go look at my video from last Saturday, and you guys will know what he has. Decant of Man in Black. I don't know. Are you asking me if I have? Because I do. Banana Republic. I said if you want a decant from me and you want to pay me to ship it to you, it would be $5 shipping plus, I don't know, we'd have to discuss it. You would have to email me. I don't want to talk about it on the live, though. Banana Republic, Pure White and Sea. That was another one, but Pure White is a floral fragrance, Cruid, and I don't like florals. I looked that up when I was there, and it said that it was florals. Looks like Metal Rain is around 65 on fragrance now. Metal Rain, John, again, if you have a Burlington coat factory, do not buy any Banana Republics on FragranceNet at all, because I looked it up when I was in store. I didn't have any Banana Republics prior to that, other than like other kinds, not from this line. And Banana Republic fragrances are at pretty much any Burlington right now, and they're $16.50 to $22 depending on which one you pick up. I got 5 of them, and only one of them was $22. The rest of them were $16.50. So check your Burlington before you buy anything online. Guerlain L'Homme Ideal. Ralph, L'Homme Ideal is great. L'Homme Ideal Parfum is the original with cherry. L'Homme Ideal Extreme is the best by far. It's plum, tobacco, and the original DNA mixed all together. It's really good. You can still find that on News Parfums, like I already said. They also have L'Homme Ideal Cool, L'Homme Ideal Sport, and L'Homme Ideal Cologne, which is their fresh version, which is, they have L'Homme Ideal Cool and L'Homme Ideal Cologne, which are their 2 fresh versions. Cool isn't that good. Cologne is really, really nice. From the ones you don't have from Banana Republic, I personally like Black Walnut a lot. Wait, that's not in the same line though, because I have Black Walnut already. That's the Aventus one, right? If you're talking, let me look that up. I think I'm talking about in this line, because I have Black Walnut, if we're talking about the same thing. Black Walnut Banana Republic. Oh yeah, I have Black Walnut. What? Yeah, Black Walnut's the one that's supposed to be the. Somebody told me to pick it up, and I picked it up, and it was like the one. It was a long time ago, like 3 or 4 months, and it's the one that has those Aventus vibes, right? Let's see. Decants are pretty easy to get. Just throw Instagram ads like Macy's does it a lot. Yeah, I think they're looking more for like 5 milliliter decants and stuff. Macy's gives you through Instagram those like 2 milliliter sample cards. I use Sensible. Oh, I already went. That was too far. Banana Republic's Pure White and Cedar. Got that. Can I buy one? I told you I'm not talking about it on the live. It's only 9 o'clock. I'm drinking coffee right now, yeah? I go to bed at like 2 a.m. I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation for about 3 weeks. My company made me take PTO. I had 217 hours of PTO. And so they said if you don't take it, then you're going to lose it. So I'm going on to my second week of paid time off. Go Buckeyes. Eat shit. Go Penn State. They're not playing tonight, but Buckeyes. Who do you think you are? Oh, I thought I was wearing my Penn State hat. All right. Black Walnut, the OG, is a woody slight booze. The legend is Aventus, like Fight Night said. I have Black Walnut. I just had my wife go check. I think I sprayed it once, and somebody was telling me it's like Aventus. I don't remember even wearing it. I have too many damn fragrances. It's in my drawer. It's not. I didn't love it that much. I put it in my drawer, and I haven't brought it out since. But I'll have to get it out after this, Mo, just to remind myself. There was a crazy game this weekend, Thursday. Pitt versus West Virginia. They had the, if you guys aren't from Pittsburgh, obviously, but if you like college football, it was the backyard brawl. It was something that they had for the longest time, where it was always Pitt versus West Virginia, but then they switched conferences, and then they took that game away, and they finally brought it back, and it was a crazy game to where Pitt won it in the final seconds, and then Penn State played right after, and Penn State won it in the final seconds against Purdue. But anyone have Creed Royal Oud for swap? I don't know many people that are actually in this chat. That Natty, I did all those. You had the one that had the most niche outside of T-Frag, and there was one other person, but I don't think I saw a bottle of Creed Royal Oud in any of the collections. And most of the people who sent me the collections are here. Yeah, and the thing is, T-Frag, after I have my 3 weeks, I have to work for a week, and then I can take another 3 weeks if I wanted. And I'd still have 150 hours of overtime. Bought 3 fragrances today from the... What'd you get, Harry Larry? Is that supposed to be like a play on, like, Harry Carey? Like, hey, if the sun were made of moon, or if the sun were made of cheese, would you eat it? I know I would. Heck, I'd have seconds. Have you guys ever seen that? It's Will Ferrell. He does Harry Carey, which is, it was on Saturday Night Live, and he used to be the Cubs announcer, and he had like that disease that Muhammad Ali had, where he was always shaking his head. And Will Ferrell did a skit about it, where he would always say something funny. Like, what would you rather have? Would you rather eat a piece of cheese or have mad cow disease? And then he was like, shit, I thought you would say mad cow. All I know is that when the sun burns out, we're all gonna die. Just like a bunch of random stuff. You guys gotta watch, it's pretty funny. Anyway, I had over 300 hours and was allowed to cash. I can cash in 40 hours a year. You can cash in 40 hours at open enrollment. So January, open enrollment starts in a month, but they would give you the payment in January. And then at June, you're allowed to do it at 94%. I don't, I get 10 hours of PTO every paycheck. So pretty much everything that, even if I took those 40 hours and bought those 40 hours, I would get another 10 hours. Yeah. But Jimmy Choo Man Ice, fantastic pickup. If you guys don't know what that is, it's Dior Homme Cologne on the cheap. Mont Blanc Star Walker, one of the best rainy day scents. Cool Water Grapefruit and Sage. I've seen that freaking bottle about 55 times in the last week. And I keep telling myself, should I buy that? I don't know. Every Cool Water that I usually buy kind of sucks. So should I buy it? I don't know. And then I look at a review and somebody says it's not worth it. Then I watch a review and somebody says it is worth it. Then I'm like, wait, was that guy paid to say that? No, it's Davidoff. They wouldn't pay him. And then like I talk myself out of it. And so I honestly don't know. Should I pick up grapefruit and sage? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. And don't just say yes because you haven't tried it. And you just feel like saying yes. I really want to know, like, is it good? Is it worth picking up? I don't like picking up things that don't smell good. So I was waiting at Macy's 15% to buy some more Bleu de Chanel, but of course the only fragrance to 15. Chris, did you go into the store? Because from what I understand, the 15% off does not cover Chanel online. The 15% only covers Chanel if you're in the store. I don't know if that's true, but 50 people yelled at me when I said that Chanel wasn't covered last time there was a sale. And apparently Chanel is covered only if you go to the store, and you can get the 15% off Chanel's in store. But don't worry, if you didn't get that 15% off, wait about a month, because Sephora is doing their 15% off sale and you can get Chanel on that. I bought Bleu de Chanel full price, worth it so far. I like Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum and Parfum. The original is just kind of like the Eau de Parfum's opening. Yeah, Aaron, I've been collecting for 10 years plus. I've really, if you want to call it collecting, I've had over 5 bottles since I was in 6th grade. So, and I had no idea that Macy's 15% off sale covered Chanel until about a month ago. Let's do the giveaway. If you can find it for $26.99, I'd say it's worth it. See, I don't know if I would ever pay $26.99 for Cool Water. The only Cool Water I think I'd pay $26.99 for is Cool Water Parfum, just because I'm interested in trying it and I can't find it. Dude putting his love-making list together and his wife doesn't recognize one on the list. Dude's got some explaining. Dude putting his love-making list together and his wife doesn't recognize one on the list. I don't know if that confuses me or if it doesn't confuse me and I should laugh right now. I'm so confused. I guess I'm just going to laugh then. What do you even mean by that, Mo? Now I'm confused. What do you think about Dior Homme Intense? It smells like makeup, but like good makeup. Like lipstick. If you know what lipstick smells like, add a bit of spice to it. A little spiciness. And then make it kind of sweet, but it still smells like makeup. You have to like makeup. Like, you have to like the smell of lipstick. You have like fragrant lipstick. That's what the Dior Homme Intense and Parfum smell like. But it has a lot of other facets in there. But for people who don't know what the Intense and Parfum smell like, that is the basis of the fragrance, with spice and sweetness and chocolate and whatever, leather. It's just, there's different things in the fragrance, but for the most part, you have to like makeup-y fragrances first. My battery is at 10%, so let's do our giveaway. Crickets in the background also got me. Yeah, it was literal crickets, Mo. I was sitting here, I'm like, dude putting his lovemaking list together, and I was like, okay, lovemaking list. I don't have to make a list. I gotta just tell her to go in the room. And then I was like, wife doesn't recognize one on the list. And then I'm like, wait, is he talking about fragrances? Dude got some explaining to do. I'm like, now I'm lost. And I'm still lost. And then the smiley face, just like, I'm still thinking that you're talking about something that I'm still not sure what you're talking about. But at the same time, I'm still kind of excited about it. Polo Earth is 100% a banger. I dislike Polo Earth to a T. It is way too florally. Like, and I hate florals. I hate florals and fragrances. And to me, Polo Earth, if you don't like florals, you don't like Polo Earth. And I think Hamzat or Mo, or I think it was Hamzat, said the same thing. Polo Earth is just, it smells like just neroli times 5,000. Mixed with a little bit of citrus. All right, scroll back up and read my comment. Sorry. I hope Brandy doesn't yell at me for saying this, but all you reviewers on here need to make a top 5 love-making fragrance list. Oh. Sorry, Mo. Now I get it. Nah, yeah. Polo Earth smells like a dated neroli fragrance. I've seen your collection, Natty, so I know why you like it. So I understand, and I understand why other people would like it. Now I totally understand what you were saying. But before my phone dies, it's hilarious. Before my phone dies, I'm going to do our giveaway. And write it on this nice crinkly piece of paper. So no more comments for the next minute or two. Just write, I'm in, to be entered into the giveaway. Nitro, Nigel. What's up, Michael? Unconquer. Pyro. Mumra, John. Aaron, Natty, Crimson. Aaron, Natty, Crimson. Harry Carey. I know it's Larry. Cruid. Loam. I'm just going to call you Loam. All right. Anybody else in? So I got, let's see. I got Nitro. I got Nigel. I got Michael. I got Unconquer. I got Pyro. I got Mumra. I got John, Aaron, Natty, Crimson, Harry, Cruid, Loam. Okay, I don't have Sun Devil. Corey, Kori. Mo. Killicam. Okie Josie. Jackie W. Fragrance Fight Night. Hey, what's up, bud? Fragrance Fight Night lives about 5 minutes away from me. Did you end up getting that Rasasi Hawass? Natty, why is everyone saying I'm in? Because I'm doing a giveaway, and you have to say I'm in for me to write your name down, because I'm doing it old school. Yeah. All right. Either write I'm in the next 5 seconds, or you will not be considered. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, beep. All right, you guys can start commenting again. Right after the giveaway, though, I have to leave. Ramhat, I'll write your name down too. All right, so, hey, Fragrance Fight Night, did you get that Rasasi Hawass that you were looking for?
What? No?
1 second, guys. I'm just ripping up your names and putting them in the hat. Alrighty. Oh, where's my hat? There it is. What are you guys wearing today, by the way? My wife always laughs at me whenever I say that kind of stuff. She looks at me like, why are you asking that? Because I'm a freaking fragrance channel.
I'm looking at you because Haley's hoping she'll get her iPad back.
Because I'm a fragrance channel and I'm asking them what fragrance they're wearing.
I didn't even ask that. Weirdo.
All right. Alrighty. Somebody said body odor. All right. Pick out a name and then just hand it to me. The winner. That was an empty piece of paper.
Well, I'm not doing that. Why'd you have an empty piece of that?
Because I was ripping up a bunch. Mo. Congratulations, M.O. You are the winner of Burberry Hero Eau de Parfum and this, and then also 2 other fragrances. And I don't know what they are. But anyway, yeah, it was congratulations, Mo. He's been wanting to win for quite a while. I know Kamzat won like the first 2 lives that I did, and then Cruid won 2 of them, and then somebody else won once, and Mo was like, I don't think I'm gonna win. Kamzat keeps winning these, and then Mo won. Congratulations, Mo. It's really exciting. But anyway, oh, Silka, Jeff? What, did I just see Jeff? What's up, Jeff? You guys all showed up and I'm about to peace out. I have to go up to the pool. But, yay. Thank you guys very much for showing up. I really appreciate it. I have to go up and do my second job at my HOA place, which is I have to check the pool water. So thank you guys so much for showing up. Again, I don't have a video coming out tomorrow because I have to record, but I do have a video for the Boss Bottled Parfum follow-up, and that will be on Tuesday. Check out a lot of other videos this week coming up as well. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back another one. So peace out, guys. Yeah, House of the Dragon, I'm going to be watching that soon too. Started a half hour ago. So peace out.